Hello, esteemed gentlemen. Those who can adapt control their fate, while those who can't are controlled by it. This isn't just a catchy phrase. It's a reality that Sigma males have mastered. It's no wonder that nature itself favors those who can shift and change. Studies show that adaptability is one of the key traits linked to long-term success, even more so than intelligence. For the Sigma male, shapeshifting isn't just a survival mechanism, it's a form of power. It's the art of being everything and nothing all at once, slipping through social definitions like water through a clenched fist. While others scramble to keep up with trends or fit into roles, Sigma males reshape themselves to navigate every twist and turn, playing the game without ever being a pawn. But why do they choose this path of constant reinvention, and what lies beneath the surface of their elusive nature? Number 1. Adaptation is a weapon, not a weakness. Sigma males understand that being rigid is a recipe for being stuck, pinned down, and ultimately controlled. Instead, they've mastered the art of adaptation, not as a sign of indecision, but as a deliberate strategy. To them, shifting between roles is like switching tools in a toolbox, each one chosen for the task at hand. They can seamlessly blend into a room full of strangers, becoming a friendly conversationalist one moment and a quiet observer the next. This ability to adjust isn't about changing who they are. It's about making the environment work for them. They shapeshift to blend in just enough to gather what they need, whether it's information, leverage, or simply the freedom to operate under the radar. This adaptability means they're never stuck playing one part in the social theater. They can be the confident leader or the enigmatic outsider, all depending on which approach will yield the best outcome. Unlike those who cling to a single identity, believing that consistency is the key to respect, Sigma males understand that true power lies in being unpredictable. If people can't pin you down, they can't control you. It's this flexibility that keeps them elusive, making it impossible for anyone to fully understand their motives or anticipate their next move. What makes this even more effective is their keen sense of timing. They know when to be visible and when to fade into the background, when to be assertive and when to let others think they have the upper hand. Their shape-shifting is never random, it's calculated, a chess move in a game most people don't even realize they're playing. This ability to adapt at will gives them a power that is hard to define and even harder to confront. It's the kind of power that makes them not just survivors but winners in their own unique way. At number 2, control through ambiguity. Sigma males understand the power of keeping others in the dark. By shape-shifting, they create a layer of ambiguity that keeps everyone guessing. It's not about being mysterious for the sake of it. It's a tactical move, a way to hold control in situations where others crave certainty. When people don't know what to expect, they're left in a state of unease, always trying to decode the next move, but never quite succeeding. This unpredictability gives Sigma males a unique kind of leverage, making them difficult to read, even harder to manipulate, and nearly impossible to pin down. They are fully aware that once others think they've figured you out, they'll try to control or box you into that understanding. By constantly shifting and changing their approach, Sigma males ensure that they remain a moving target. One day they might be open and engaging, the next reserved and distant, leaving people wondering if they ever knew them at all. This isn't a matter of being fake. It's a deliberate choice to avoid being predictable. It's like playing a game of chess, where their next move is always hidden from view, and their opponent is left struggling to anticipate their strategy. This ambiguity isn't just about staying out of reach. It's about creating a sense of intrigue that keeps others drawn in, trying to solve the puzzle that is the Sigma male. People often find themselves wanting to dig deeper, to unravel the mystery, yet never quite getting there. And that's the point. Sigma males don't want to be fully understood because transparency gives away power. They prefer to operate in a space where they can shift the rules of engagement as they see fit, maintaining the upper hand simply by refusing to be what anyone expects them to be. Number 3. Because depth requires facets. Sigma males are like deep oceans. What you see on the surface is only a small part of what lies beneath. They carry a complexity that makes them difficult to define with a single identity. And this is exactly why they shapeshift. Each part of them comes out depending on the situation, the people around them, or even the mood of the day. It's not about wearing a mask or pretending to be someone they're not. It's about having multiple facets to their personality and knowing which one fits best in a given moment. Their depth means they can tap into different versions of themselves with ease. Around those they trust, they might show a more relaxed, thoughtful side, while in a competitive environment, they'll display a sharper, more focused persona. They're all of these versions at once, never fully confined to any single one. It's a level of self-awareness that allows them to play the role needed without losing sight of their true nature. It's like they have a library of identities, each carefully crafted and available whenever the occasion calls for it. This ability to shift is a direct reflection of their inner complexity. While most people settle into a few predictable traits, Sigma males are constantly evolving, refining their perspectives, and adjusting their behaviors. It's not just an act. It's a genuine expression of their dynamic nature. They've come to understand that they're too multifaceted to fit into one box, so they don't even try. Instead, they let their layers come out when they choose, keeping others guessing and never letting anyone think they've seen everything there is to see. This makes them intriguing yet hard to get close to, as those who interact with them often feel like they're discovering new sides every time. It's a rare mix of mystery and authenticity that keeps people drawn in, even if they can never fully grasp what makes a Sigma male tick. At number 4, they reject labels but play the game. Sigma males have a deep dislike for labels and stereotypes. They see them as traps that limit freedom and individuality, but they aren't naive about how the world works. They understand that society is obsessed with categorizing people into neat little boxes, whether it's at work, in social circles, or even in relationships. So instead of openly rebelling against the system, they do something more cunning. They play the game while never letting it define them. When a Sigma male shifts between roles, he's not doing it because he's trying to fit in. He does it because he knows that sometimes it's easier to navigate life's complexities by blending in briefly. He can adopt the behaviors and attitudes that people expect to see, but he never lets these expectations shape who he is at his core. It's a way to move smoothly through situations without attracting too much attention or creating unnecessary friction. For him, it's like wearing a uniform when needed, but knowing he can shed it at any moment. This tactic allows him to access places and opportunities that would otherwise be closed off if he stayed rigidly true to his unconventional self. He can blend in with the corporate culture during a meeting, but drop that persona the moment he steps outside. He can show just enough charm to get through social events, but return to his preferred solitude when the crowd disperses. It's a way to take advantage of societal structures without being swallowed by them. By shape-shifting, Sigma males remain untraceable, moving through different circles and scenarios without ever feeling bound by any of them. It's their way of having the best of both worlds, using the system without becoming a product of it. This ability to play along just enough, without getting lost in the role, lets them maintain their independence and stay true to themselves while still reaping the benefits of adaptability. Number 5, manipulation proof by design. Sigma males possess an uncanny ability to remain elusive, almost like shadows in a dimly lit room. This quality stems from their intentional shape-shifting, a strategy designed to thwart manipulation. They know that if they allow themselves to be predictable, they become vulnerable to those who would seek to exploit their strengths or weaknesses. Instead of conforming to a single mold, they adapt their persona and behavior based on the dynamics of their environment. This fluidity keeps others guessing and disoriented, making it nearly impossible for anyone to fully understand their motives or intentions. In social situations, they instinctively gauge the energy around them, adjusting their approach to match or contrast with it. This might mean shifting from playful banter to serious discourse, all while maintaining an air of mystery. Their ability to play with perceptions creates a psychological game that keeps others on their toes, leaving them uncertain and intrigued. People may think they have a Sigma male figured out, only to find themselves surprised when he shifts gears unexpectedly. This constant motion makes it challenging for anyone to lock onto a specific angle to manipulate. What's remarkable is that Sigma males aren't just avoiding manipulation, they are mastering it in a way that's subtle and strategic. They engage with others on their terms, using their keen observational skills to read people and situations like an open book. By remaining unpredictable, they retain control over their narrative. They know that true power lies in ambiguity and the ability to be both present and detached. This design makes them not just resilient against manipulation, but also masters of their own destiny, navigating the complexities of human interaction with a deftness that leaves others in awe. Number 6, silence is their language. For Sigma males, silence is not just an absence of noise, it's a powerful statement that speaks volumes. They understand that words can be both an asset and a liability and often choose to reserve their thoughts for when they matter most. This mastery of silence allows them to observe their surroundings with a keen eye, picking up on nuances and subtleties that others might overlook. When they do decide to speak, it's purposeful and impactful. They wield their words like a seasoned craftsman, shaping their communication to fit the context of the moment. Sigma males are chameleons in social situations, effortlessly adapting their speech and demeanor to align with their audience. Whether they need to engage in casual banter, present a compelling argument in a professional setting, or connect deeply on an emotional level, they can switch their dialect as easily as flipping a switch. This ability to speak in tongues gives them an edge, allowing them to navigate a variety of social landscapes with ease. They don't just communicate, they connect, drawing people in while maintaining a distance that keeps their true self safeguarded. What's remarkable is that even as they shapeshift into different roles, their core identity remains intact. The solitude they cherish is never compromised. It's like a silent foundation that supports their ability to engage with the world without losing themselves in it. They know when to lean in and when to pull back, striking a balance that many struggle to find. In a world full of noise and superficial chatter, Sigma males stand out by choosing their moments wisely, creating an aura of intrigue around them. They are enigmatic figures, speaking only when necessary and always leaving their audience wanting more, a testament to the power of knowing when to use silence as their strongest form of communication. Number 7, power isn't static, neither are they. For a Sigma male, the concept of power isn't something rigid or fixed. It's like a river, constantly flowing and changing course. They recognize that life is full of unpredictable twists, and to thrive in such an environment, they must adapt. This is not just about survival, it's about maintaining control over their own story. While many people tend to cling to a particular identity or approach, hoping it will provide them stability, Sigma males know that doing so can lead to stagnation. They are acutely aware that the world around them is always shifting, with new challenges and opportunities emerging all the time. By embracing the fluidity of power, Sigma males can shapeshift into whatever they need to be in any given situation. Whether it's adapting their communication style to connect better with a group, or adjusting their strategy to navigate a complex work environment, they remain versatile. This adaptability keeps them relevant and influential, allowing them to sidestep potential pitfalls that often ensnare those who are more rigid in their approach. Their shape-shifting is not a sign of weakness, it's a manifestation of strength and intelligence. They are not afraid to change tactics or even personas when the situation calls for it, understanding that flexibility is often the key to overcoming obstacles. This allows them to seize opportunities that others may overlook. Sigma males are like chameleons, capable of blending into different environments while retaining their core values and identity. They know that true power lies in the ability to reinvent themselves as circumstances demand. By continually evolving, they not only stay in control of their own narrative but also influence those around them, establishing themselves as dynamic figures who command respect and attention in any space they occupy. Number 8, they are comfortable in any role but belong to none. Sigma males navigate social landscapes with an ease that can be both captivating and perplexing. They can embody the life of the party, engaging and entertaining with charisma, or they can slip into the background as keen observers, absorbing the dynamics around them. What sets them apart is their ability to transition seamlessly between these roles, all while remaining acutely aware that they don't truly belong to any of them. For them, social settings are like vibrant markets where they can sample different experiences, each offering something unique, but none capturing their essence entirely. They approach these roles with curiosity rather than commitment, understanding that each interaction is a fleeting moment in a broader journey. While others may seek validation through belonging, Sigma males prioritize their freedom above all. Their loyalty is not to a specific identity or group. Instead, it lies in their autonomy. They relish the flexibility to explore various facets of life without feeling tethered to one way of being. This detachment from conventional social norms allows them to form connections on their terms, creating authentic relationships while maintaining a sense of distance. This unique perspective gives Sigma males an almost magnetic quality. People are drawn to their enigmatic nature, intrigued by their ability to engage without the need for acceptance. They embody a sense of independence that is refreshing in a world where belonging often equates to conformity. Sigma males may play different roles, but their true identity is rooted in a deeper understanding of themselves. They embrace the richness of human experience without the desire to be defined by it, choosing instead to wander through life as free spirits, collecting moments rather than labels. In this way, they carve out a space for themselves that is both personal and limitless, embodying the essence of true freedom. Number 9. They create their own reality. Not just react to others. Sigma males are not passive players in the game of life. They are the architects of their own reality. While many people bend and mold themselves to fit into existing social structures and norms, Sigma males take a different approach. They observe the world around them and see opportunities for reshaping it to align with their vision. Rather than letting the expectations of others dictate their actions or thoughts, they redefine the rules to suit their needs. This ability to create their own reality is not merely a fanciful notion. It's a practical strategy that empowers them to navigate life's complexities with confidence. When faced with challenges or societal pressures, Sigma males don't just react. They strategize. They assess the landscape, identify the limitations imposed by others, and then craft a new path. This might mean altering their approach to work, friendships, or personal goals. Their shape-shifting ability allows them to step into different roles and adopt various mindsets, enabling them to influence outcomes rather than merely respond to them. They thrive on the unpredictability of life, finding ways to turn obstacles into stepping stones. This proactive mindset is what sets them apart. While others may find themselves caught in a cycle of reactionary behavior, Sigma males harness their creativity and insight to sculpt their environment. They understand that the world is not a fixed entity, but a malleable canvas waiting for their brush. By taking the reins of their reality, they cultivate a sense of autonomy that others often envy. They draw strength from their ability to navigate situations on their own terms, demonstrating that true power comes not from conforming to existing realities, but from boldly creating new ones. This unique perspective fuels their confidence and establishes them as influential figures who are in control of their destinies. Number 10. They see truths others ignore. Sigma males have a knack for seeing the deeper truths that most people overlook or choose to ignore. It's as if they have a filter that cuts through the noise, allowing them to recognize patterns, motivations, and realities that others miss. Where many get caught up in surface-level interactions or the comforting illusions of everyday life, Sigma males dig deeper, questioning the status quo and looking beyond what's immediately apparent. This perspective often isolates them, as they see what others can't or won't, but it also gives them a strategic edge. They can navigate life with a level of awareness that others simply don't possess, making decisions based on the realities they observe rather than the facades that people present. This ability isn't just about being insightful, it's a form of survival for them. They read between the lines, catching subtleties that others let slide. It makes them difficult to fool, and it's one reason why they often come off as reserved or distant. They see through the games, the pretense, and the unspoken rules that guide most social interactions. For Sigma males, shapeshifting isn't about deception. It's a response to the truths they've uncovered. When they recognize that a situation requires them to adapt, they do so without hesitation, knowing that sticking rigidly to one approach would mean ignoring the realities they've uncovered. It's their way of staying a step ahead, ensuring that they aren't blindsided by the things others fail to acknowledge. They operate in the gray areas where most people are uncomfortable, finding clarity in the complexities that others avoid. And in a world that often rewards superficiality, this ability to see the unseen makes them uniquely equipped to thrive. In a world where so many are eager to conform and define themselves by fixed identities, Sigma males stand out as masters of adaptability and resilience. Their ability to shapeshift allows them to navigate social landscapes with ease, blending into various roles while remaining anchored in their own freedom. By being manipulation-proof by design, they create an intricate dance of engagement and detachment, leaving others both fascinated and perplexed. They refuse to be pinned down or exploited, instead choosing to play the game of human interaction on their terms. This constant evolution empowers them to create their own realities, defining how they engage with the world rather than allowing it to define them. Silence becomes their ally, and communication their weapon, making them enigmatic figures who can connect deeply while preserving their autonomy. Sigma males embody the idea that true strength lies not in the roles we play, but in the mastery of our freedom to choose when and how we engage. Ultimately, their journey is a testament to the beauty of self-discovery and the power of individuality. In a society that often seeks to categorize and label, Sigma males remind us that we are not merely products of our environments, but architects of our destinies. Their shape-shifting nature teaches us that adaptability is not just a survival skill. It is an art form, allowing us to navigate life with grace, confidence, and an unwavering commitment to our true selves. As they continue to redefine the narrative, they inspire those around them to embrace their own complexities and pursue the uncharted paths of their identities. If you've enjoyed exploring the intriguing world of Sigma males, don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button. Join our community for more captivating insights and unexpected twists, just like a Sigma male at a party. Let's dive into more fascinating topics together. Your next adventure is just a click away.